LOZ, we gotta bring it out. Pick up the lost sheep. Yeah. Hey. Bring it out. We got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves when we bring it out. Hey, bring it out. We got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves when we bring it out. LOC, let's go. Bring it out. We got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves when we bring it out. Hey, bring it out. LOC, got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves when we bring it out. We gotta wake up the shape. All people falling asleep. We gotta show now. We putting that work in there. We put the work in the streets. We trying to build up the nation. We patient. My people been facing defeat. We teach of repentance. We deep in them trenches. You know that we bringing the heat. We battling demons like every day. Waking up all the people. We sitting straight. Keep our head in them scriptures. We meditate. All in the truth. I can't back down and hesitate. All praise to the Most High. With it, no cosign. With it, keep the law. We gon' levitate. We them Jews that we don't last. With it, that we won't die. With it, for the truth, I'm a heavyweight. We live in this spiritual warfare. We all gotta gather together. We do that though. We got the nations in warfare. We a separate nation, no explanation. My people, they need to listen. Crunch time, yeah, time is ticking. But the truth, I'm a servant. No stopping, we working. Just hoping my people will see the mission. So we gotta bring it out. We got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves and we bring it out. Bring it out. We got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves and we bring it out. Bring it out. We got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves and we bring it out. Bring it out. We got the truth and we bring it out. We cannot lose when we bring it out. We making moves and we bring it out.
All of our soldiers amazing. All of our captains be leading. LOZ bringing that light, shining on what we're achieving. Wake up the people that's sleeping. Wake up that nation like coffee. Wake up and take up your cross beat. Hold up, Pastor, man, you lost me. You should be teaching at Christmas. I'm sure that you know that it's pagan. Look how we packing the prisons, blatantly destroying our nation. Single parent home is definitely becoming our swag. Then we send our children through the same system, pledging allegiance to flag. Bring that out. 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 I say the Hebrews gotta show. Bring that out. Get your knowledge on the go. Bring that out. Listen how the nation grow. Bring that out. Get the truth in the form of a show. Bring that out.
Hey. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Hey. Now we can't play both sides. Keep it real and keep praise to the Most High. Spread my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand we can't play both sides. Keep it real and keep praise to the Most High. Spread my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand it. Holy prophets, gotta wake up, Jacob. You know that this the only option. Ain't no time to waste. Gotta feed the sheep. I'm gon' be honest. We just mortal men. I give praises to the Holy Father. You know I'm bothered. I can't stand. My people are brainwashed. Deep on my eyes, I see the lies, so I gotta thank y'all. We serving them idols, they got no titles. They the same God. Many what we serving, yeah, how I ain't got no days off. Now the work in, I'ma surf it. It's time to take off. I can't do them things I used to do. I had to switch up. If my brother's slacking, we make sure that he don't trip up. Yeah, we a separate nation, segregated, can't get mixed up. We them real Jews, time to get up. Can't play both sides. Keep it real and keep praise to the Most High. Spread my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand we can't play both sides. Keep it real and keep praise to the Most High. Spread my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand it.
Yeah, shout out to all the holy men. When I heard this track, it got me back in my mode again. With some knowledge and understanding, that's what I'm focused in. Mind stay built like a sponge, so I can soak it in. Gotta choose a side, can't play both. Either you can go on back to sleep or you stay woke. Many of our ancestors died in slave war. Serving other gods, now it's hard to stay afloat. And when it's too calm, then that storm is en route. And if you lukewarm, then you gone, is spilled out. So make the right choice when you pay a price that you can't afford. As it's written, me and my house, we gon' serve the Lord.
We play both sides. Keep it real and give praise to the Most High. Spray my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand we can't play both sides. Keep it real and give praise to the Most High. Spray my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand it.
You see the prophets on the corner. You see the prophets on the corners.
Now we can't play both sides. Keep it real and give praise to the Most High. Spray my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand we can't play both sides. Keep it real and give praise to the Most High. Spray my holy wings out and we gon' fly. Gotta keep the law, make sure I don't die. That's all I need. Understand it.
You see them prophets on the corners. 1611 got them on us. Spreading out this word like corona. Waking up our people out of comas. Yeah, this truth, they can't stop now. No matter what they do, we bring it out. You come against the Lord, you'll be confounded. When they to a sword, you get chopped down. See the keys on the block now. Bringing out the word in the spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down. You see the kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in the spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down. On the street like the thief in the night time. Never in my brother, if we rollin', we gon' know I'm riding. They don't pray to love for my brother, my life up on the line. They gon' get this wisdom if we don't go out to teach. Now should run the prince of power, you heathens is just reading. I gotta kiss the ring, I'm picking slaves out for the kingdom. Son, let him know he be reaching. We be in these trenches teaching outside. See the keys on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down. You see the kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down.
Boys got the tools in the Glock, standing in the same spot when Lil Johnny got shot. Hit your pastor with the scriptures, make him do the chop. I watch him dance, he just talked all that thing of blah blah. I'm in the grave, in the valley of the midst of the drop on. Crucified on the streets like Christ when he got loud on. It's the ring of the king, done us. Never miss with this sword, I'll praise you to the Father.
You see the kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down. You see the kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down.
If you want a prophet, then just ask me. We running this race just like an athlete. Actually, Judas Maccabees, masterpiece. Got him saying, book, chapter, verse, without that you ain't saying none. Prophets of all, let's get it poppin'. Repenting ain't no sinning for me, that's the only option. The scripture is the picture, the Christian pastor be cropping. 1 Peter 4 and 11, homie, we don't do no talking. Let's go.
You see the kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down. You see them kings on the block now. Bringing out the word in every spot now. 1611 is a Glock now. All around the world got it locked down.
Everybody, come on, let's go.
Yeah, where we going?
Don't worry about where we going, just follow me. Let's go. 144 miles and running, we on the move. We gon' hit the wilderness, I pray my people follow suit. When them people knock on your door, what you gon' do? Wrestle not against flesh, I got ops I can't shoot. Look around, all your food and water, could you make it last? Shortages, that's the uppercut. You gon' take the jab in the line a couple miles long just to pay for gas. Get to the pump, half a gallon, sorry, that's all we have. Prepare for it, this ain't the time to be paranoid. You blew the stimmy, why you ain't get a passport? You finessed it and you flipped it and you made some racks. Blue hunters, but they about to do away with that. All digital, they manipulating these currencies. I'm about to turn the heat up to a 3rd degree. Family, the market's closer than we really think. 144 miles and running, we ain't gon' sit and wait. Smoking ashes, Babylon is gon' disintegrate. Yasha rather gon' take the kingdom, that's what the scriptures say. 144 miles and running, Messiah's coming. When the saints come marching in, I pray you make that number.
I'm a certified guy, check the tag on me. Keep a sword and a dagger in the bag, homie. Sipping water from the tap, watch the splash on me. I've been working for a change like it's cash only. I'm a certified guy, check the tag on me. Keep a sword and a dagger in the bag, homie. Sipping water from the tap, watch the splash on me. I've been working for a change like it's cash only. Put your hand, they too short to box. I'm a real Jew, something that you not. Why they hating on us? Always trying to plot. Wipe his face clean, like a swift of mop. We on every block, line up on line, but this ain't Adidas. Everything's hot like a fever, choking on milk, that boy's a fetus. Lying in front of the people, he got a block, send him to the cleaners. Thinking he's smart like a genius, chasing the streams, we gon' leave him dreamless. Strip, cold, ice, out. Truth, kiss, lights, out. All them haters faking, straight clowns. Real guys, coming out.
I was the first to hold my fist up, bringing awareness to the distrust and how they dissed us. Working for the union, but the Constitution still says that I'm 3/5 of a human. Alpha male, rich in melanin, ingenuity, swift intelligence. But they still treat me so senator. When it comes to the human race, I'm the progenitor. The dominator in every sport. Police are scared of me, they quick to use deadly force. Performing studies like they know my intentions. Innovative and creative, but they stole my inventions. They killing me every day, but they can't stop the mission. I look up to Marcus Garvey, Malcolm, and Abba Vivens. I make the world go round, yeah, I make it rotate. If they can destroy me, they can kill my whole race.
Brother, man. The deacon, that's my brother, man. Brother, man. And my brother's keeper, that's my brother, man.
When they hear this, they gon' wanna shoot the messenger. The Bushes and Clintons call me a super predator. But I'm the same image that Christ was. Now all I wanna do is rock Jordans at nightclubs. Police wanna target our orphans. They wanna kill us to harvest and market our organs. We the E5, we the 12 different stones. We all kings and we used to sit on thrones. This is real hip hop, no punchlines. They wanna draft us in war and put us on the front line. But they the devil, ain't no need to be sad. And they assassinated every leader we had. I love my brothers and I'm blessed with a humble mom. I'm no collaborator, I don't mess with my Uncle Tom. They fired me from the job for no reason. Psalms 82 and 6, I'm a god to these heathens.
Brother, man. The deacon and the Sakari, they're my brothers, man. Brother, man. And my brother's keeper, that's my brother, man.
That's what we believe. We believe we're the chosen people. We don't believe you are the chosen people. We don't believe you are the ones who are the We don't believe you are the that same race of devils that come out of you. Black people are standing up. Black people are rising up. And they're
we slaves of Egypt. We belong to the Father, ain't no pledge of allegiance. Hope to celebrate that killing that he didn't need to. Hope to keep the holy days, don't be like the heathen. Said that for a reason. We in Babylon, coming back without a warning like an avalanche. Think you gon' keep hurting people, he ain't having all praise to y'all, you amazing y'all. That's why I'm thinking y'all, don't die by y'all. I got this fire in my bones like Jeremiah, y'all. Once I keep waking up your people, you the light, We keep the laws and the commandments you provide, and we gon' rise, You keep curses on the people we ain't know. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Can't forget your brother, you gon' let him blow. You don't wanna raise a child, you better roll. Why you think you in them dreads? Why you think you in them beards? Why you think you seen them dead? Why you think you seen them careless? Why you trying to stay alive? Why you keep that on the side? Why you think they about to ride? Why you think you about to die? Why nobody asks why? We too busy looking fly. Turn that television off. Watch what you put in your eye. Let the Bible come alive. Y'all gon' raise your sons and daughters up and they gon' prophesy. Need a leg of what you lie. Need a leg of what you cry.
We should have a relationship with the law, not even the Ten Commandments. We should not have any relationship with the law, which is over 600 of them. Because Jesus died to free me from the Big Ten.
They tell you not to tell you nothing. They don't want you to your soul. Man, them laws we gave them to us. They ain't for nobody else. But on this garment, you a king. Born a blue around the ring. For friends on everything. You ain't no nigga, you a king. They kept us lost for many years. We don't cry many tears. Waking up about it is. And they know about who we is. And they know about what they did. How you say you love the father when you killing all his kids? I won't pay about what y'all did. Knew that one day we'll ride. Nigga, this ain't no surprise. I'm a shit, I coming back. Cause you gon' live or you gon' die. Repent before he crack the sky. All this pain that we going through. Isaiah 14 and 1 is what he going to do. He made a promise to our father that he going to. We keep the laws and the commandments that we can't do.
On the 4 and 1, giving you all the hit music, the hit Hebrew music.
Bangers.
That's my DJ, best in Jerusalem. You better know about it, you better ask somebody. Yeah, the time is now. It's showtime. Tell a friend to log in. It's the showtime. This is the Bring It Out Radio Show podcast. And I am your Chief Minister, Shalom. And I have a star-studded crew with me today. I have the one-hitter quitter. The champ is here. All right. The champ is here. Crucial Kadash in the building.
Shalom. Who won't smoke?
Crucial Kadash is in the building. He said, who want the smoke? He ain't talking spades either. And I also have the Sata Youth, fresh from the hills of what part of Levi? How are you saying the part of the land your people were from?
Oh, Guanaive.
Top of the hills of Guanaive.
Right.
Right. I'm a one bunlo your bunya Sarada. I ain't saying. You better know it. And I also have the greatest engineer from far or near, the engineer extraordinaire, all right, the captain, a co at the controls.
I'm about to get a cold cam, man.
The cold cam?
Yeah.
For real, we gotta get him. He's that boy up with the A's hat. We eight town down. Right?
In the club, my homies.
You know, us to represent the A-Town all day, right? And we have our producer, right? Isha Mariah is in the building already in the chat and family. We sipping on a little wine, right? Right? Because wine is fine. And we sipping a little wine today as we do the show because we celebrating Isha Mariah born day. So if you want to shout out online, it's a born day. It's your born day. I gotta come with a new song because we don't do that other thing. All right, it's your born day. All right, so we got a lot to talk about.
There's a lot going on in the world right now.
A lot going on.
There's a lot going on in the nation we got to talk about.
Even in the nation.
Bring that out.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, do we pay our bills? Is the Anchorman coming on today? Oh, do we pay our bills? Well, let's see if our satellite can connect. Let's try to bring the Anchorman in from the stratosphere.
Got the Anchorman.
You know what I'm saying? I think we paid our cable bill. There.
Shalom.
He done moved locations on us. Where you coming? Where you logging in from, Anchorman?
I'm live from New York City.
Live from NYC. What you know about it?
Live on
Brooklyn.
site.
That's what you know about it. Brooklyn's finest. That's what I'm talking about. Anchorman is in the building, man. So we got the whole crew here tonight, boys. You know it's gonna be a live wire. It's gonna be a live one. But you know, as always, we give the Most High the first word and the last word. So we're gonna get into this, man. Remember, all the family online. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. But mostly, invite a friend to get in while the show is happening. Tell them it's happening. It's happening now. So don't waste no time. That Bring It Out show, that podcast is happening now. And that podcast is always a blast. So make sure you tell your friends to get in while the getting is good, right? So we're gonna share it on all platforms. Put it on your Instagram. Put it on your put the link on your Instagram. Go into your YouTube and put that link on your Instagram, your FB, your Facebook. Put it out on a Snapchat, right? Let everybody get in where they fit in so we could talk about what's going on. All right. Shalom to all the early crew in the check-in. I see you, right? Tiff is in the building, right? We got Shanwa Allah in the building. Tahar checking in. Valdas is in the building. Monique F is in the building. All right. Lion Pa is in the building, right? Representing, always supporting. And Captain Ali Asap, you know what I'm saying? The Gadite. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? He's at the building at the helm, you know, ready to take care of this business. So, as you know how our program goes, we start out with Colossians 3, verse 17, right? Shout to the whole Treasure Coast. All right, a lot of Zion Treasure Coast is in the building. Shalom.
TC Goons, we out here.
TC Goons. Okay. You know how we started out. So we're going to get that Colossians 3, verse 17.
Con.
You gonna put it on the screen cap or okay, Con?
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him.
Right. So always giving thanks to the name of the Most High, in the name of the Mashiach Yahushua, for his name is worthy to be praised through his Son, which is the finisher of our faith and our way out of here. Right. So let me get one verse. All right. Then we're going to open up the discussion on what's going on. I like to get Mark 13, and we're going to start with verse 22. We're going to rock, Mark 13 and 22, and we're going to read up till 25.
The book of Mark, chapter 13, and verse 22.
Go ahead.
For false Christs and false prophets shall rise
Mm-hmm.
and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect.
Right. So if it were possible, even the elect, that means that false Christs, false prophets shall rise in the last days, in the times that we're living in. Right. False leaders to lead the people away from the Lord's the laws, the commandments, the foundations found in the scriptures to another way. And they're going to be so good at it that if it were possible, even the elect would be swayed or seduced by their wiles. Meaning that they're not coming with no little easy seduction. They're coming with the magic, right? They're gonna have you believe in things that you don't see. Like I see this AI, man. This AI right now, it can have your face talking your voice and saying the words that I typed. It don't even have to be you no more.
Yeah.
Right? Right now, if I wanted to make a hit song, all I gotta do, go to AI, plug in a few words, and say, give me a hip-hop track to this song, to this words, right? And it's gonna spit it out. That's how crazy AI is right now.
Like a microwave in like 30 seconds.
This artificial intelligence, brothers and sisters, I want y'all to understand that is a sign and a wonder that he sort of created here. It can do a little bit too much. I remember before we was tripping over Photoshop, how they could put your head on another person's body, have somebody believe you were somewhere when you weren't. Man, AI they'll have you walking down the street out.
Yeah.
in a place you've never been.
Committing a crime.
Committing a crime you never committed.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't believe your eyes. There was an old song. I remember that song. Who was that? Can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes. That was I want to say that was Bounty Killer. I think it was Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
Believe my eyes.
Uh.
Right? You can't believe your eyes in these last days. Even if you saw it, you still can't really believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You still got to question it.
Mhm.
Man. You know what I mean? You still got to question it. So the only thing that you're not going to question in this world is these laws, these statutes, and commandments. Man.
Hallelujah.
Anything else, you got to question it. Like, you got to investigate because you can't even believe what you saw or what you heard, right? Because they're able to put in motion a body, and that person never been there, never did it, speaking words and everything. Have you really believe it through this technology right now? Right? Read on.
Verse 23. But take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things.
And don't remember, I already told you it was going to be like that in the last days. So when they try to show you chariots busting through the sky, shooting laser beams, wait a minute now. If you ain't heard of Trump, you know that's not the Most High and his angels.
Yeah.
You better remember his commandments because I'm telling you, Esau trying to impersonate the Most High these days. And I'm going to tell you right now, if he had the whole world believing in 1969 that he walked on the moon, he could have people believing aliens is attacking the earth.
They got a saying in the world, forewarning is fair warning.
That's right.
So going back to verse 22, it says that they're going to show signs and wonders. And if it were possible, there even the elect will be duped.
Yeah.
So all these Christians talking about we saved already. I'm saved. You know, you don't know if you saved or not until that time's come.
Yeah,
Right.
They tricked them to be thinking they saved right now. They duped already with a doctrine that makes them believe that they saved. Right? They're not waiting on Christ. They got it. They said the kingdom is now.
Even if it were possible, the elect will be duped. So that means we vulnerable as well.
Yeah.
You know, just because you see somebody in their fringes or they zeets and they shaloming and dapping you up, you know, they just as vulnerable as you or anybody else.
The Most High don't cover us and protect us and give us that eyes to see and that ears to hear that things ain't right, then we'll be wrapped up in these same signs and wonders, man. So we got to be careful what we see out there, what we hear, conspiracy theories and everything happening in the earth right now. There's a lot going on. We got to make sure we're just concentrating on the commandments, family. Right? Read on.
Verse 24. And in those days, after that tribulation,
come on,
the sun shall be darkened.
He said after the tribulation, so we didn't get to this part yet. Right now, we in the tribulation. But he said after this time period, the sun is going to be darkened. Read on.
And the moon shall not give her light.
Come on.
And the stars of heaven shall fall. And the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken.
So now what is this? This is all metaphorical, right? When it says that the sun shall be darkened and the moon shall not give her light, meaning that what we're not going to be able to even like know. A lot of our people, they're going to be so seduced in their minds, so confused. They're not going to know real from, you know what I mean? They're not going to have like that light so they can see right from wrong. It's going to be everything is going to be grayed out, right? 50 shades of gray is going to be all over the earth, right? Because no one is even going to know right from wrong. They're going to have no light, no great light, no strong light, no sun, no moon, right? And those that sit in a level of stars, they shall fall. And that star is talking about like people that are held in high regard.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people with itching ears, meaning they looking for some type of answers, some type of things they didn't find in the scriptures necessarily that they could follow. Something that they want to, that they hear and it's appeasing to them and it pleases their flesh, they're going to follow after that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, people believing in, you know, Scientology and believing in, you know, evolution and these things are old, but they're becoming new again because, you know, they're trying to really eliminate the credibility of the Bible. You know what I mean? That's why it is banned in the schools. It's, you know, it's banned in educational facilities. Why? Because they're trying to really eradicate, the real the scriptures. You know what I mean? Because they're really trying to paint this picture, and a lot of our people are falling for it. Is that we're just gonna live through science.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you don't have to have a connection with a higher power. But as more that they push that, on the other end, the Most High is waking up Jacob just as quick. So now there's a line being drawn in the sand. So more they push that agenda of no God, people are finding the Most High more than ever at the same time. So I believe it's a scripture that the Most High said he musters the host of the battle, right? He put both opponents up against each other. That's how the Most High is a man of war, as long as everybody understand that. The God we serve, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, the creator of heaven and earth, is a man of war. What does that mean? That means he puts both oppositions on both sides and watch them go at it. Right? Kind of like a fight promoter, right? The Most High put you in that fight because he called us to be soldiers. He called us to be fighters. So don't think if you fighting that something is wrong. You're supposed to be fighting for righteousness. God is a man of war. He wants you to fight. When he talk about the scriptures, he talk about a breastplate, a sword, a buckler,
a double-edged sword.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't call the scriptures flowers. You know what I mean? He's giving you things that you going into battle, armor against armor. Right? He said the scriptures are a double-edged sword that will cut you to your soul. What do you learn the Father? You learn the Most High, and you in a battle right now. Understand you with the Father right now. Everything is not supposed to be smooth and plain, and you know what I mean. Meadows,
or walk in the park,
and skipping through the meadows and all that. That's not the Father. The Father, when he bring you into His world, He gonna give you a fight. He gonna give you a battle. But what He's gonna do is give you the victory, and that has to be good enough. Right, the victory. Don't worry about the fight. Worry about the victory. Get that win. Get that W. Right, because no one gets a prize for not fighting. You know what I mean? You don't get a prize for sitting on the sidelines. Right. You got to get in the battle. Get your hands dirty with the Most High. All right. So I'm gonna read that 25 again.
And the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken.
Right. So now all the powers that are in heaven, they're going to stop being afraid. The presidents, the ambassadors of the earth, those that are sitting high on riches and things of that sort, they are going to find themselves shaken. Right. Everybody's afraid what's going to happen if Donald Trump get into office. They feel like he's going to just press the button, blow something up. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, if that's the case, man, I'd vote for him.
Right.
If he gonna set it off like that, let's go. Right? Because after that powers are shaken, what comes next? Read 26 verse.
Verse 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory.
Right. So then, after they're shaken, after the stars have fallen, all the revered people of this earth, the ones that everybody thought was so wise, so smart, so wonderful, after they've fallen, right, then shall the Son of Man come. So we just looking for more mayhem, right? And right now in the news and in the media and everything that's going, there's a lot of mayhem going on.
You're
right
gonna
now.
find it.
There's a lot of mayhem going on right now. So we're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it.
It's like a free-for-all Royal Rumble right now in the world, man. Anything goes right now.
Anything goes right now, man. I mean, I know. So what's the lineup? We're going to talk about Diddy, Con.
We got to talk about Puffy now.
We're going to talk about Diddy, what's going on with him. We're going to talk about Trump, what's going on with him, right? And that Kamala Harris joker, right? What else is on our chopping block today? Man, you got a rundown of what we're going to talk about?
Yeah, so we got President Eric Adams, mayor of New York, and how his whole cabinet has been raided by the FBI.
Okay.
We also have Russia saying the president of Russia, he says that we're really real close to World War III because of what
Prophesying.
NATO just allowed. NATO is allowing long-range missiles. They're giving it to Ukraine, which is going to hit Moscow. So he says once that happens, it's a wrap.
It's all it's cake after that. Okay.
Exactly. And then we also have Canadians stop paying their mortgage and their bills completely.
Okay.
Then
I need to move to Canada.
like everyone said, I'm done.
That's it. I'm done. I ain't paying nothing.
And then what else? We got 11-year-old arrested for threat here in Florida in a Volusia County. 11-year-old arrested because he was about to do what that 14-year-old did a couple weeks ago with the schools. And last but not least, we have the whole situation with the Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that damn nonsense.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk about that.
Talk about that
them
tomfoolery. That's some tomfoolery. All right, so we gonna kick it off.
Also,
oh, you got something?
Also, we're gonna give our take on the whole part of the back and forth between the new covenant, old covenant discussions
inside the nation
that's been going on within the nation of Israel. Is it toxic for brothers to go back and forth with scriptures? Because a lot of our people, they believe, a lot of brothers in the truth, and sisters, they have this Christian Teletubbies mentality, like it's toxic for brothers to sit down and sharpen iron.
Like, can the engineer, could you put a Teletubby up on the screen for me, please? Because maybe people don't know what he's talking about when he said Teletubby. Right? Right? A Teletubby mentality.
Teletubby.
Right? I've heard of a lot of mentalities. You got to break down what a Teletubby mentality is. I need to hear about that one.
I think the purple one is speak for himself.
Oh man,
that's a lot of Hebrew Israelites right there.
You got a gunshot sound.
You said some Hebrew Israelites look like that right now.
A lot of Israelites are acting.
You gotta
like
give me
that,
4
man.
shots. You gotta get one for each one of them jokers. Yeah, we don't put them Teletubbies down. All right, I appreciate you, engineer. I appreciate you so greatly. All right, so let's go down the line. I think we're gonna start out with the with this Diddy situation, man. I believe that the crucial courage got that on deck for us real quick.
Yeah, man. So as reported by TMZ and a few other outlets online, they said law enforcement officials confiscated narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant from Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles during raids in March 2024.
That's a lot of contraband.
Yeah.
It's a lot of contraband.
It's a lot of baby oil.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. He need to be locked up for that baby oil. How many? 1,000 bottles?
They said he had 50 kilos.
50 kilos of lubricant?
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to be locked under the jail. All right. I don't think locking him in the jail is going to slow him down.
He got more lubricant and baby oil than Costco's, man.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What's going on at Diddy's house, man?
Madness.
I think, to be honest, I think everybody knew his day was coming.
Every day was taking the baby oil and putting it on the slip and slide and like sliding down the you remember the slip and slide where you used to take run, slide down. Maybe that's what they were doing in the house.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. Kid it. All right. All right, that's
Take
that.
Take that.
That's for Diddy, man. Listen, scripture said, man, look, man, ain't gonna be no sodomite of the sons of Israel, man. No whores, no side. We just read that in the portion this week, right? No whores and no sodomites of the nation of Israel. Most High wasn't playing. He went right to the point. I'm gonna pull that up real quick, man, because when we see these things, we gotta understand, people get what they ask for, man. Deuteronomy 23:17. I'll read it real quick.
Go on.
Deuteronomy 23:17 says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. This is what the Most High told us in Deuteronomy 23 and 17. So whatever what the hell was going on at Diddy house, right, needed to be stopped. Because this is the two categories of activity that was going on there. He think he was Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner did that madness for 40 years and they didn't do nothing about it. He was married to women a third of his age and they did nothing about it. But he's an Edomite, and you, my friend, are an Israelite, and you're going off, Diddy, right? And because you think you can get away, you think you could be the new Hugh Hefner. What's the other guy? Ron Jeremy. You're going to jail, right? Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 13 to 14, in the New Living Translation. Calamity will come upon you suddenly, like a bulging wall that bursts and falls. In an instant, it will collapse and come crashing down. You will be smashed like a piece of pottery, shattered so completely that there won't be a piece big enough to carry coals from a fireplace or little water from the well.
Damn, that's cold.
Because everybody knew this man was like that. It's not. It's like we don't even say no homo no more. We say no Diddy.
Yeah,
that's how much the world, even the wicked, know how wicked this man was. And like we can't be surprised when we see these things happening, because it speaks volume. You don't think nobody that be around Diddy knows he Diddy be on that time? Meek Mill, the Meek Mills, Young Miami. They know what time Diddy with the diddlers on. You know, the whole industry know what time he's on.
They're getting paid off, man.
Right.
They're getting paid off. They're getting paid to be quiet. Right. And when you're getting paid to be quiet, you think that everything is all good, but it's not all good. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's not all good. People are getting hurt in there, to be honest, because they be recruiting young women, man. Yeah, young women and young men. I can't even say the men safe. The young men and young women are being recruited to go up in there and you know, coerced into all kind of activity where they should not be involved in.
So based off what you said, real quick, I just want to read this headline from NBC News. So it says Sean Diddy Combs arrest freak-offs at center of sex trafficking racketeering charges. So if he's having freak-offs, that means nothing's off limits, it sounds like.
And
they arrested him for having narcotics, and he had 1,000 bottles of
1,000
lubricant.
1,000 bottles.
Baby oil and lubricant. They died from the baby oil. There was 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. So they weren't even counting the baby oil as lubricant. So I don't know what else he had going on there, but whatever he had, it wasn't right.
Hey, Salakia, y'all, that's kind of one of the reasons why they said his ex-wife, Kim Porter, why she was unalived, because she had a book where she was going to tell all. And apparently what happened is that mysteriously she was thrown over the balcony of her New York apartment. Yeah. And since then, they haven't found like the perpetrators or nothing like that.
That's how she died?
Yeah, they thought she was thrown over a balcony.
That's treacherous, man. So also they have a guy, his name is Keefe D. He's been doing a lot of interviews. He's locked up right now. He's in the feds right now. But apparently they said Puff Daddy paid him $1 million. Him and his cousin that shot Tupac to murder Tupac.
I believe it.
So they trying to ring him in those charges as well.
Man, a lot going on with that brother there. So, I mean, the lessons are set before us. You know what I mean? No Diddy times 10. I like that, right? No Diddy times 10. That's how we going to do this. Shout out to Maz Mercury in the building. All right. We got the big Captain Aina, right? The Prince of the North is in the building. Right. So Kashaki checking in for NYC. All right, Captain Marshall. We got what's that? Highlands. Highlands is in the building. I'd like to see that. All right. So BTO podcast, man, we're doing it. right? We're doing it. So
Captain Nas said he wasn't giving no damn massages, that's for sure. He's getting misogynistic massages.
Misogynist. Hey, family, we sipping on a little bit of yayin, a little yain for those that speak the Hebrew, because we are celebrating our producer Isha Mariah. It's a born day, so if you want to wish her a happy born day or a blessed born day, as we say, right? Let's put it in the chat. Blessed born day, BBD. Put it in the chat. B to the B to the D. Blessed born day. All right. So what we have next up, right? We're gonna deal with that's enough on the Diddy worlds, right? Just stay out of Diddy's house. That's the
Right.
that's the
Stay in the Lord's house, not Diddy's
stay in the
house.
Lord's house, stay out of Diddy's house. You know what I mean? That's the main message why we go through what we go through on that topic. So what else we got next on the chopping block? We spoke about dealing with the Trumpinator. How about you, Anchorman? What you got on the Trumpinator?
Well, with the whole Trumpinator situation, apparently what happened, this was the second assassination attempt, while he was playing golf here in South Florida. And apparently the supposed assailant, he was also in a BlackRock commercial, like the first perpetrator in the assassination attempt. So ironically, nothing happened to Trump, but they're still looking into that and stuff like that.
Catch your mouth, you're going off. You're going off. All right, continue.
Yeah. So
off, chat.
So is Android people.
Yeah.
That community.
Well, let me not get into the Apple news, but we'll leave that for a later time because Apple going off real. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with the Trump situation. And then we have, I don't know if you brothers heard of Javon McGee. This was another young brother who was hung to death. He was hung in North Henderson, North Carolina. And apparently what happened is he's originally from Chicago, Illinois. And they found him hung, and the police said that it was a suicide. They said that he bought the rope to hang himself, and his family is trying to get answers and find out what's going on, but they keep giving him the runaround. And I believe this has been kind of like the third or the fourth this year so far of another brother being mysteriously hung. So let me bring that out real quick.
I mean, if somebody
gonna play for years,
if somebody gonna kill himself, man, they ain't gonna hang themselves. There's so many that you can take some pills.
That's a white way to go.
You know what I mean? You can fall asleep. That sounds like something specific. They hung us to make a point. They say he that hangeth from a tree is a curse. So they tried to, when they hung us, it was to make a statement.
County Sheriff and
go ahead.
So let me bring this real quick.
The FBI are investigating after a man was found dead with a rope around his neck, sparking a lot of questions on social media.
Okay, so here's what we know right now. 21-year-old Javion McGee was a truck driver from the Chicago area who was found in a rural area off Van Gogh Mill Road, not far from his truck. The sheriff says he was found with his back against a tree with a rope around his neck. The incident raising concerns from his family back in Chicago, who are now on their way here to North Carolina. The sheriff says he did not see any signs of foul play, but also would not call this a suicide. He now says the FBI is part of the investigation. The sheriff's message for those with questions today: be patient. Don't jump to conclusions.
I understand there's over 1,000 hits on TikTok. The sheriff office not being transparent, not providing information to the family, and that is not true. There's been information put out there that there's a lynching in Vance County. There is not a lynching in Vance County. The young man was not dangling from a tree. He was not swinging from a tree. The rope was wrapped around his neck. It was not a noose. It was not a knot in the rope. So therefore, it was not a lynching here in Vance County.
He sound like he lying.
Okay,
so if you get hung and the rope is not tied in a knot, it is not a lynching.
Right.
It's not a noose. I thought that it didn't matter if the rope was around your neck and it strangled you out. You were hung. Whether it was off a building, off a tree, off the a billboard, whatever it was, that's beside the point. So they need to. He needs to look at his words a little sharper and stop trying to cover it up because it don't sound right.
Con, and as they said, they didn't rule it a suicide, and they don't think foul play was involved. So how did it happen then?
Mm-hmm.
So and these are the things that we always talk about it on the highways and byways. But if we look from 1619, right, and especially after Jim Crow to 2024, where we got digital things, everything is online, and we still getting our people are still being hanged, and then our people acting like, well, we don't know, boss.
Mm-hmm. All of us don't know, right? They discovering crimes, they solving crimes all around the earth. But when a Jake get hung, we have no idea how this happened.
Madness.
These are constant reminders from the Most High. Like, you would never be accepted by your slave master, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a constant reminder from the Most High to us.
And you said that was in North Carolina?
That was in North Carolina, in Henderson, North Carolina. So he was from Chicago, Illinois. He was just, he got his CDL license. And from what the story was saying, he was just going to a Walmart distribution just to drop off some things and be on his way. And then now all of a sudden, this young brother is mysteriously killed.
Since
or
when people
unalive.
just committing suicide in the middle of their shift at work?
Yeah, while they at work. I mean, he got a job. Probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, people committing suicide, they ain't got no job. He got a job.
Anybody killing
I don't
themselves
think
on the
he.
clock?
Not on the clock.
Let me get my paycheck first.
At least.
You know what I mean? That's something you do. They home and they depressed. You out on the job. I'm gonna hang myself. Come on now.
The thing that's alarming to me, it seemed like his family, they not saying that he had any signs of mental health issues, or they not raising any just awareness as far as like his mental state. They concerned about him. They notice that this is out of his character.
Right.
So this is not normal. You know what I'm saying? It had to be something that happened to this brother. It had to be some type of murder or foul play that's going on.
Yeah, something definitely happened to this brother, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not falling for that. You know what I mean? That okie doke. All right, they found a step and fetched sheriff to go and talk and make a point when he had no point.
That was the sheriff?
Yeah, it was the sheriff that was talking.
Yeah.
Trying to make a point when he had no point. I know we was out in Greensboro, North Carolina. Shout out to the whole camp out there. You know what I'm saying? The House of the Anointed Saints held us down real good in Greensboro, North Carolina. But when you going through them Carolinas, man, there's a couple roads where I was like, man, look, I hope I don't get a flat over here. Because we rode through some roads where they had locked off the 9 to 5, and we had to do a detour, and we went through some towns where we didn't want to end up having to stop, because I think we have a little bit of a problem. Because somebody would have walked up on it and say, "Y'all boys from around here?" Yeah, I said, "Oh man, it's gonna be a long night."
Over here playing the banjo.
In North Carolina, you know what I mean? They got them Edomites still reminiscing when they used to have the big house. You know what I mean? And they used to have about 2,000 slaves out there. Some of them still be reminiscing. Right. So, I even the area he's in is suspect. You know what I'm saying?
The thing that's alarming to me is the sheriff's his demeanor. You know what I'm saying? The way he's speaking about it, like he just shutting down, even investigating the situation.
Right.
There was no foul play. There was no knot around his neck. He just
up and
he just fell into the rope. He just fell into the rope and it ended up around his neck. I don't know what you guys talking about. Come on, man.
Man, evil and wicked.
Man. You evil and wicked, man. You stand against the blood of your brother, man. The scriptures talk about that. You never stand against the blood, man. Somebody's blood is shed. You got to go and make inquisition and find out how this man lost his life. You're supposed to measure from that spot and all the cities around that spot. You're supposed to search every city and make diligent inquisition about this man's life. That's what the scriptures say.
My question, Chief, if I could, is where's Kamala Harris at outraging out there? How come she didn't put heels on ground?
Put heels on the ground?
And go over there, says she want to be black now. Where's she at?
Probably chilling with Meg Thee Stallion, having a twerk off or something.
She supposed to be the first black woman, potential woman president.
Heels on the ground.
They twerking for votes right now.
Shoot.
Yeah, we gotta coin that statement, boy.
That
We
that
got
shows shame for
heels
us,
on the
man.
ground. All right. What else we got out of the Trumpinator, man? I think we also, I know we didn't even, we touched the Trumpinator. We touched the fact that he spoke about what did we touch on the Trumpinator so far?
Well,
Did get there?
we spoke about the assassination. I'm gonna go into depth about that, Chief, but I just wanted to bring this out because apparently people still think that Haitians still eat cats and geese and dogs. So I want to bring this
you
out.
would figure you would figure after T-Pain, right? And Wyclef and give me another real popular artist that's recent. Huh? Kodak. That we realize by now that they're not all doing voodoo. They don't eat cats and dogs. They don't wear they don't all wear green and pink at the same time. Come on out. Right?
All stereotypes, man.
All these stereotypes. They don't all wear sandals and sweats. Come on out.
Bowling ball shoes with suits. we don't all do that. You be hearing it's so crazy. The minute you see somebody like wearing a full tuxedo in 98 degrees weather, hot in the hot sun in the bus stop, oh, he Levi Ack.
Yep.
He Levi Ack. I know Ack.
I know.
These are all stereotypes, man.
I'm telling you.
Yo, these stereotypes be so ridiculous, man. So now the damn president of the United States is continuing stereotypes against the most hated and heinous of the 12 tribes when it comes to Esau, because they gave Esau hell. They gave the Blanche hell, and they will never get over it, right? So because historically, right, they can't stand their guts from all the blood these brothers shed of their oppressor. When they said coupe tet boule cart, they meant it. And now to this day, right, Esau remember them dudes like the Holocaust, right? And he will not give Levi a break. Shout out to all the Haitians that's online. All right, Saka Fat.
Right.
All right. Right.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Donald Trump call Haiti an S-hole country?
Yes, he said. He called it a shithole country.
I know.
So you know he got beef. He got personal beef with Levi. He got personal beef.
And Salaki, Chief, a lot of people forget while he was president. A lot of people forget when the Haitians was crossing the borders. And remember, when Texas, they had them boys riding on the horses with the lasso, trying to lasso up the Haitians. So
that's when that wet foot, dry foot act was in place.
Yeah,
and it was only for other people other than Levi. It didn't matter if their foot was wet or dry. They going back.
I ain't gonna lie, we really gonna have to dive deep and do some investigations into the presidents dealing with Haiti, because the Clintons, they don't have clean hands when it comes to Haiti either.
Man, they went down there and gave them brothers cholera, gave them tainted water. They went down there and raped that land. Listen, from the time they found vibranium in the hills of Haiti,
iridium.
Iridium. Yeah, iridium.
Iridium. What I say?
Vibranium, Wakanda.
That's Wakanda. All right. I said the wrong word. What is it? Iridium?
Iridium, yeah.
Iridium. Yeah.
By the time they find that in those hills, they was in trouble. They in trouble now. Right? Assassinating the only president that seemed to give a damn that they had. They assassinated him quick. He cared about his people. Oh, we gotta get him. He's not taking the payoff properly, right?
It's because Esau's not built like us. Us, we'll take a L and we'll forget about it. Esau, when he takes an L, Esau will put it on his unborn children's life. He's never gonna forget that.
That's what I'm saying.
He will never forget that. He will make sure he plays foul play to get his get back.
Oh yeah,
and that's what's going on. Esau never forgot that.
Listen, man,
because in his mind it's like, because Esau's not dumb, right? Esau knows Issachar, their skills, their talents, their abilities. That's why they take advantage of Issachar. He's looking at, all right, these guys, they're not built. They're not built for like war and all that stuff. If they could do that, Imagine if these guys get together in Chicago. What can they do to us?
Right.
What can those Benjamites in the Caribbean do to us if they unite? And they're built for this. You feel me? Esau thinks like that.
For sure. He looks at history, man. He looks very closely at history. That's why he always, most of his higher education, practices when you go into Yale or Harvard and all these Ivy League schools, what you learn in those schools is intense history. They make sure you know everything that happened.
Right.
Why is this so important to know what happened in 1864 in every detail? Because Esau, he plays off history to determine what he's going to do today.
Right.
He uses historical events and says, okay, if they did XYZ to get this result, if I do the same thing now, I'm going to get the same result. So he tries to reenact history. So when it comes to Levi, because in this area, what was the area that they're allowing a lot of the migrants to go to?
Was it in Springfield, right?
Yeah, it was Springfield, Ohio.
Right.
But mind you, though,
Ohio.
those so-called
I had
Haitian,
Yasharon on here too.
those so-called Haitian migrants, they've been there for like 4 years. It's not like they just all of a sudden just plopped up. Some of them have been there for a while. And the pictures that they were showing, like they showed one man holding a geese or whatever. That man wasn't even eating the geese. He was removing the actual geese from the park because they were having an issue with the geese.
Right.
So you know how Esau likes to take something and warp it and make it, you know what I'm saying, use it to his own devices. But if anyone has had Levite food, we don't be eating cat. Our food too good for us to even deal with.
Come on, man. You gotta get him so Neil Johnson, and he'd be all right. You know what I mean? He but it's from the hate. That's all it is.
Yeah,
It's from a deep place of hate.
Right.
Trump have a record of hating on the Haitian community from the time he's even when he was in office before to this time. So he's just continuing that hate and smear campaign against that community of our brothers. And and then them stepping fetching Jakes that want to be backing Trump. You know what I mean? It's just a whole, it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. But a lot of them took them damn MAGA hats off, though.
Right.
I don't see all the MAGA hats this go round. I don't see the hip hop community throwing a MAGA hat on now.
Everybody playing it safe right
now. I think they found out. They say, yo, he had us wearing this stupid red hat and looking crazy. And he did exactly what the Israelites said he was going to do. Crapped on all of us. Because we've been telling you, right, stop voting for the damn white man to be your slave master. He's had that position too long.
I wonder if Kodak is going to still defend and ride for Trump the way he has been.
Yeah. I don't see even no MAGA hat this time around.
That's true.
He was just defending him, though.
For real?
Yeah, he was just defending him against, I think, Plies. Plies says Trump. Yeah.
Oh.
No, all Israel is Israel.
Well, that cash rules everything around me. You know what I mean? So that when that money come, your eyes get blurred. I know he did that little what he parted him from his case. So he's been bought with a price. Thou has been bought with a price. Right? Remember, I let you out, nigga. I put you back in there. Come on now. You guys better start defending me.
Better start eating some cats.
Be a good Negro. Tell them who I am. All right, tell them about Papa Trump.
But we know all these things like with the cats and all these are all distractions.
Yes,
that's all it really is. All distractions.
It's just a distraction because he got this sister with an attitude that he got to deal with in Kamala Harris. So now I've been hearing a lot of different. Maybe y'all could clear this up for me. Is she no matter what, man?
Well,
I heard another breakdown. I think it was brother Yahweh All from SOT was going hard saying that she's Jake. You know what I mean? And like he did the research and all this stuff. But I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
The records are saying Edom.
And
on our mother's side, Elam.
Edom and Elam.
Listen, the white man, we got to remember, Esau would blow this country up to damn Star Trek where Kirk is at before he let a Jake sit in that White House. Esau not going to do that. You're not going to make that mistake.
If you're going to put a Jake, it would be Eve, though.
The funny thing, too,
if it's going to be a Jake, it'd be Eve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? Because out of his agents, that's a tough one right there. You know what I mean?
The funny thing with Esau though is that they use racism to their advantage. It's like anytime we going through something and we have some issues with America, they say all lives matter. We all the same. We
Right.
all bleed the same. But
Real
when
talk.
Barack Obama was running, they were saying he not even from America. He from Africa.
They call him
you know.
Hussein.
Now
They try to make him a Taliban.
yeah, Donald
everything.
Trump, he was just saying that Kamala Harris, she used to be Indian, now she black. So lineage is very important
Yeah.
to Esau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They understand that.
They're looking at that. They mind that, where this person's from, their background.
I remember he wanted Barack Obama a birth certificate, right?
Yeah, there was a big thing about getting his birth certificate. Want to know his pedigree,
Yeah.
I mean, we take that thing lightly, but it's not light. Your pedigree is something important, man. Even to the Most High, even on this earth. We're taught to ignore it because we're taught that we're 3/5 of a man.
Right.
And what made a slave 3/5 of a man is because of his pedigree. Because they said we were cut off from our pedigree. But the Most High made sure that we were reconnected or reinserted to our true nationality. So they can't call us, 3/5 of a man. Any man or sister calling themselves a Hebrew Israelite, you're no longer 3/5 of a man.
Hallelujah.
When you call yourself black and Negro, well, then that started in slavery. But if you call yourself Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, Gad, Reuben, right, or any of the tribes of Israel, then you know who you are. So you're no longer 3/5 of a man. You are a whole man because you have your history and you could track yourself back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You could track yourself back to Shem. You know what I mean? You could track yourself back to Adam. So they can't fade you or try to make you seem like you got a gap in your history, right? Those of us that's been studying their nationality and who they are. So, shout out to everyone that has taken on their historical identity and allowing their light to shine of who they are. Okay, Oscar Joseph Brown Harris. What we got here?
This her father is Jamaican. This is her father's father.
So this is Camilla Harris's father. Father or grandfather?
Grandfather.
This is Camilla Harris's grandfather on her father's side.
Yes.
Okay. So it says he's a Jamaican. All right. St. Anne Parish, Jamaica. Yeah. So I mean, it might be some validity to this, man. Because the brother was going hard. Brother was like, nah.
No. This that's an Edomite right there.
Yeah.
That's a straight Budweiser Joe Edomite right here.
HBCU to throw us off.
You might be got a little Moab in him. Look at them eyes.
Yeah, he like y'all ever seen that 70s show? The dad off of that 70s show?
Yeah.
That's what he look like. Red.
It's kind of hard to tell, kind of hard to tell. Can't say he looks straight Esau to me. I don't. His hair is cut so short you can't see his hair. Facial features is not very pronounced of an Aryan facial features. Esau nose is like a damn hook and a hawk and like a hawk, like what they call himself, an eagle. You know what I'm saying? Esau has a very eagle looking face. I don't see that feature there, so it's kind of hard to tell, man. You know what I mean?
So far, I'm going back. We'll go forward a little bit.
Who's Richard Harris now?
So this is the grandfather. But
Okay.
Before that, we can go to the son.
It doesn't say though what he it says his place of birth consider himself Jamaican, but doesn't say like if he consider himself black. You know what I'm saying? Negro.
So this is the father of Kamal. Right
here. Yeah, he don't look. I don't know.
Brother
look Jake.
The son, so this is the dad, and then it goes back quite a bit, and then you got His dad.
Oh, he ain't got no picture. Joseph Alexander Hill, but he also was Jamaican.
And then his dad is James Henry. It's 1825. Jamaica.
They might be the slave owners over there.
So you had 1905. Right now, you going into slave times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if he was a slave,
Small settler.
small settler.
Hmm.
Huh.
Small colonizer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go into his father. He says
Carpenter.
And then last one, 1950. Ireland.
17.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it is possession of Ireland or what.
Post Ireland. POSS Ireland. St. Catherine Parish. Jamaica. So damn, we're going back to 1750.
I don't know. With our people, we can't even go past great.
I was gonna say that. The
I
fact we
don't know.
go that far back in his lineage.
Way
I
back.
don't
They
know.
went way back in the lineage.
It was one of us. The granddad was as far as we can get.
Looking a little East Solish to me.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly Ireland. So you be the judge, family. You know what I'm saying? You be the judge. And I mean, this is neither here nor there. Not like she keep Torah. You know what I mean? So whatever she is, Edomite or Benjamite or whatever the case may be, but it doesn't look like she came across her ancestry of her father. Doesn't look like they came across on slave ship.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Look like he was settled in. A carpenter sometimes means that you are working. You know what I mean? Like you're a builder. You know what I'm saying? They just put a label on you, but you actually was a slave. You know what I mean? Because that's not like banker or you know what I mean. Like we start seeing, so you see like a developer. You know what I mean? But you be a smith or a carpenter. But that's a little history right there for your family that's logged into the Bring It Out show. See that? Bring It Out show, we bring it out.
Get some of everything.
Right? We went a little some of everything. We done dug down. We done showed you all the way to the great grandfather. Right? We took it back to the 1700s. All right, in her lineage, man. So you be the judge on it, man. You know what I mean? It says Abiyah said, buddy look like a red foreman.
Yeah.
Shout out to Abiyah and the whole Augusta LOZ family.
Right. Big shout out to Sarge.
Yes, big shout out, man. So, it's all possible, man. But, right now, no matter what she is, she's representing the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
She's representing the red, white, and blue. The USA under Satan's authority. So that's what she's representing. And if that's what she's representing, we got a problem. You know what I mean? We got a problem. Either one of them coming to office, it don't make a difference. America's a problem. You know what I mean? For a lot of our youth, especially us that's coming into this truth, because they want to eradicate this truth from the earth. And I mean, the Most High, he said, if it wasn't for the Most High,
right,
that even the elect would be seduced. So they coming after our brains, man. They coming for our head, and that means they coming for our brains, man. So, man, protect your brain in the lower statutes and commandments, man. For real, protect your mind. All right, you gotta be careful what we allow to enter in our minds, man. A lot of this music, it got mind control in there, man. I mean, they got all kind of messages, subliminal messages in the music, and it messes with your mindset, man. Makes it harder for you to keep the commandments. That's why we got like Crucial Karash in the building, coming out with that truth music. Maybe he might give us some bars tonight. I don't know. He might get some bars. Anything is liable to happen on the Bring It Out radio show. All right. So, what's next on the chopping block? Moving on with the different topics.
So the next thing I wanted to bring out was this actual sister. She was actually she called an Uber, like most of us would do. Called an Uber. The Uber came, picked her up, and then the Uber driver ended up raping, killing her, and then dumping her body off on the side. So let me bring that out.
Sheesh.
So crazy time, man. We said though we walk through the shadow of the valley of death, we shall fear no evil, man. That's what that scripture is talking about, man. Death all around us, right? All around us. So, our obedience to the Most High's commandments is crucial, crucial in this time we're living in. I'm gonna put a verse.
An Indianapolis rideshare driver is arrested for murder after allegedly shooting and killing a female customer. Fox 59 Jesse Wells spoke to the woman's family and to IMPD's police chief about the case and has the very latest.
The victim's family tells me they tracked her phone down to these woods where they found her body and called police. Less than 24 hours later, IMPD had the suspect in custody and are now preaching a message of prevention. Just after 1 o'clock Monday afternoon, in these woods on Indy's near southeast side, a woman who had been reported missing hours earlier was found naked with a shirt pulled over her head. Police believe 30-year-old Chanty Dixon had been sexually assaulted and shot to death.
This is just disgusting all around, and it did not have to happen.
Police claim a 29-year-old Uber driver, Francisco Valadez, picked up the victim from work early Sunday morning and drove Dixon to her home at this apartment complex just a few feet from the woods where she was murdered. According to this affidavit, Valadez gave conflicting stories, but eventually admitted to shooting the victim while trying to have sex with her. After dumping Dixon's body, the suspect confessed he tried to have sex with her again.
This is a family's worst
Yeah.
nightmare.
I'm gonna bring it up.
Disgusted by these allegations.
Finally, formal charges by the prosecutor's office in this case are still pending. In the meantime, IMPD asks anyone who may have had a suspicious encounter with the suspect using rideshare in recent weeks to contact their department. Jesse Wells, Fox 59 News.
All right, Jesse, thank you.
The crazy thing about it, Akim, is that you think Uber is safe. You got the driver, you know who's picking you up. You know what I mean? You would think at that point, okay, Uber's a safe way to travel.
You got the license
plate, everything, but you still end up getting raped and shot. So it's a false sense of security out there that, that the people, people thinking that you're safe, but you're not safe. Without the Most High, you're not safe, man.
Right.
Without the Father, you're not safe out there, man. You know what I mean? I used to always say, well, somebody could just take an Uber. Uber just drop you off. Nah, not that lady, not that night.
You gotta keep one in the head when you're driving with the Uber man.
You know what I mean?
Keep that strap on you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, I'm more and more seeing that, that ability to defend yourself is so crucial in these last days, man. You know what I mean? I was about to buy the Easter some mace or something. You know what I mean? I don't know about the strap, but at least have some. I don't know about putting the strap in their hand. You know what I'm saying? But maybe some mace or something, because our hair is crazy, man. It's crazy that a sister could just get in the Uber on her way home and never make it home alive.
They said he shot her while he was attempting to have sex with her, and then after he killed her, he attempted to have sex with her again.
Yeah.
That's heavy, man.
Heavy demon.
Oh, heavy demon. Job 5:19.
We need a light story after that, man. I got to go to work in the morning, man.
Job 5. Right.
The book of Job, chapter 5 and verse 19.
Go ahead.
He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Right. In 7, no evil shall touch thee. The Father can deliver you from 6 troubles, man. And even 7 meaning completion, no evil will touch you, no matter what they come at you with. Right? When you serving the Most High, you know what I mean, you're protected. If there's any other reason that you need, especially for our young men, but also our daughters, man, sometimes, we banging on our sisters to take this word serious, not to, the brothers, they get into the word, they got to go teach. So they study, they build themselves up. But if a lot of our sisters just be coasting, thinking that this word is yeah, I believe today, I might follow today, maybe not tomorrow. Listen, you can't be nonchalant with the Most High's business, man.
Right.
Right? You can't be nonchalant, sisters. You need to be up under your business and knowing your God. You know what I'm saying? And being found in order,
Having some
because
precepts on deck.
you're gonna have precepts if you've been studying. You're gonna have precepts if you've been listening and you've been retaining and obtaining and trying to get to know your God. You know what I'm saying? This is a opportunity to know the God that you serve.
It's a buddy system. You gotta want to do it for yourself.
Gotta want to do it for yourself, man. You know, it's not. We sometimes, because we are watchmen, we really think about having those precepts on hand, having those scriptures on hand to edify and to prove all things. And but for our daughters and our sisters, y'all not watchmen, really. You're not in the front lines, but you gotta know the God that you serve. And if you really take time to know him, you're gonna have precepts, right? Because you're gonna study him, not just spend some time, meditate on the words that he give you, so that your heart is filled with the Holy Spirit, because ain't no winning in sinning in these last days, man. Ain't no winning in sinning, man. You gonna catch a bad one. This lady caught a bad one. You know what I mean? How bad could it be, man? You getting an Uber, you getting raped and shot and raped again? Like, I mean, what's going on in the
That's
earth?
a high level of judgment right there.
You know?
I've also seen situations where a man will be courting a woman in the truth, and she'll come to a Pentecost or to a new moon, to a Shabbat day, and for whatever reason, after they stop courting, it's like she just fall all the way out the truth. It's like, okay, you and the guy didn't work out, but you came and got some information. You heard a sermon. You heard what we teach. You didn't take nothing away from that. Even though the courtship didn't work out, you didn't want to stick with the truth, or you didn't want to stick with the information that you gathered, that all these times that you came to the different gatherings that we had.
Let's get Isaiah 54 and 15.
Yeah, that's the true indeed, man. You see that
If
a
I
lot.
start 14. Yeah, man. This is real talk, man. This is gonna save your life, man. You know what I mean? To be serious for a moment, because that was a very serious article about a sister that lost her life, man. And I know one thing. I don't know the sister, I don't know the situation, but I know one thing. She wasn't keeping Torah, man. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure of it. You know why I'm sure of it? Because God is true. And he never lie. You know what I mean? He told us what he would do for the righteous. And if you're out there living wicked, he told you what was going to happen.
There should be no peace for the wicked.
Let's read that.
Isaiah 54 and 14.
Con.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 14. In righteousness shalt thou be established.
Right.
Thou shalt be far from oppression.
Come on.
For thou shalt not fear.
Come on.
And from terror.
Come on.
For it shall not come near thee.
It won't even come near you. You understand? The Father said, in righteousness, terror won't even come near you. You're only going to read about it and see about it and hear about it, what happened. But in your body, in your vessel, in your life, it's not coming to you. We live some life outside. You know what I mean? We weren't born in this truth.
Right.
I know what it is to see the banger come out and see the bullets bounce off the pole and all kind of crazy stuff. I know what it is to be in some crazy situations that I've never been since I turned my life to the Most High. Right? All that stuff came to a crashing halt. Right? Getting jumped and fighting and this and that, and all that came to a crashing halt when the word of the Most High came. You know what I mean? I came up in B-Town, in Crooklyn, right? Father woke me up at 17 years old. But I'm gonna tell you, from 15 to 17, it was on almost it seemed like every day, right? Some months it seemed like it was on every day. For the time I left out of middle school, it was on. Right?
Pick a side and it was on.
You had to pick a side and knuckle up. You had to fight for your bus pass, your hat, your shoes. You know what I'm saying? It was different times. The most I called me at 17, and all of it came to a crashing halt. After 17, I barely got into any kind of scuffles or rumbles, right? If I got into something, I got the victory anyway. So it wasn't even that crazy, right? So I barely got into scuffles after that. Why? Because the Father doesn't lie when he wrote this scripture. He said, in righteousness thou shalt be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression. For thou shalt not fear, and from thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Read on, verse 15.
Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me.
Go ahead.
Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake.
Right. Anybody try to come up against us, you're going to fall. That's why we can stand bold on every corner in every metropolitan area, every urban area, and shout at the top of our lungs against the oppressions of our people and the wrong of our people. And we don't care what nobody got to say. Because, listen, the Father got us. You got to really understand that. You know what I mean? And that brings your sincerity out. Right? The Father got you. That's why you can do that. Read.
Verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Come on.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Come on.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
Right. He created these evil spirits, these spirits of vengeance. He created the waster to destroy. He created all the evils that we see on earth. The Most High created it. That's why he could hold it back from you.
Right.
He got control of it. Right. If he says he could block it, why don't you believe him? Unless you want to test him. I don't want to test him, man.
Tiff the Judite said, that's real. I was always in something before I got in the truth.
That's it. It just stopped. You know what I mean? That's all I can say.
Most High brings that peace.
It was crazy. It was crazy growing up in Brooklyn in those years. And it just stopped. It came to like, damn, man, I'm walking through the same hood, no beef. You know what I mean? Like they don't even see me. I said there was something when you from East Flatbush, you don't go to Brownsville.
Nope.
You don't go to
go there.
Saratoga, those places. I walked right through when I was in the truth. Like they don't even see me. You know what I mean? I'm walking through with a bop. They turning their head. I'm bopping through your town now. Why is that? What happened? The Most High is in control of all them evil spirits. Read.
Verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn.
Right.
This is the heritage of the servant. This is the heritage of the servants of the Most High, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Most High.
Right, and their righteousness is of me. So he said, listen, man, no weapon formed against us can prosper. And that's how you got to have that mentality in everything that you put your hands to, that they really can't stop you. Only you can really stop you. Sometimes we stop ourselves, and that's something we got to work on as a community and as a people. Stop stopping yourself. But they can't do nothing with you, right? You far advanced. The Father got your light is on you. You far advanced from these cats. Don't be intimidated because they can't do nothing with you. What you got, they might have gone to schools of higher education or higher learning, but you go to the school of the highest learning and the highest education, which is the knowledge of the Most High God. And because you do that, they can't stop you. They got nothing for you, man. So our condolences out to that sister family that lost that sister, man. But just be motivated to keep this word.
And the brother that was hanged in North Carolina as well.
Yeah, and the brother hanged in North Carolina as well, man. I know, I don't know that brother, but I know one thing. He wasn't keeping the commandments. Had he kept the commandments, none of this would have ever happened. All right. What's next on the chopping block? Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up my DJ. We're gonna take a quick break. Bring up my DJ, the best DJ in Jerusalem, in the land, right? Rocking in the courts right? In the openings of the land and the gate, bringing out the top artists, truth music, right?
I wake up, boy, and get right to it. I'm betting on me, that's how real G. Hey man, this the hustler's anthem, you know what I'm talking about? Boy, and get right to it. I'm betting on me, that's how real G. I shut up, boy, and get right, you know what I'm talking about? We make things happen out here, boy. I wake up, yeah, get right to it. I'm betting on me, that's how real G do it. I wake up, boy, and get right to it. I'm betting on me, that's how real G's do it. Man, I got 9 kids and a mighty fine wife, so yeah, every day I'm up, catch me grinding for they life. I'm illegal, only right, no baking soda, skill of white. I ain't out here pulling capers, put my cape on tight. So bro, I'm Superman of mine, I got a super kind of mind and super hard while breathing fire, boy, I'm King Cooper with the rhyme. Bro, they super duper line if they say I ain't down for mine. Only reason that I'm grinding is to give them peace of mind. I need some service for my lady, she deserve it. I ain't lying, I ain't stingy, I'ma hustle till my ex don't need a dime. When my grandkids tell the story about what Big Daddy did, but he taught me Yasha Rolla, man, and now we live it big. Why you ain't a real king and they see do it? See do it, that for me, I wake up and get to it, to it. Right to it. Spitting on me, that's a real king do it. I wake up, boy, and get right to it. I'm picking down me, that's a real king. Yes. I wake up.
Where you headed is fuego. You gon' be chillin' with a Zazo. You gonna be toast like a bagel. You better repent for the day go. We gotta come together like a Lego. Take a culture back like a Debo. Get an old man like chemo. Find your way back like Nemo. Where you headed is fuego. You gon' be chillin' with a Zazo. You gon' be toast like a bagel. You better repent for the day go. We gotta come together like a Lego. Take a culture back like a Debo. Get an old man like chemo. Find your way back like Nemo.
Nemo swimming back home. Dr. Sharks like Rome. Real deal, shallow moms, no silicone shalom. Coming for the head of state, a dinner plate, wisdom, shown to get ran through, no cones. I'll go to tide when I'm seeking through the fire, I'ma turn into chrome. When iron sharpens iron, I'm alive, but brotherly love, we gon' walk in the Zion. Not a particle out of my molecule, but I'm electrified just like an ion. But my life I got hit the wicked inside no piano. In my line, I keep on no kuna matata. Judas try through your shot, we on fire. Ain't talking the lighter, we united. When we get in the soul, we get excited. If your spirit ain't right, you ain't invited. You decided for lying on the righteous, ain't divided. We standing together and fighting. On my type of fighting, we ain't in the fighters, but if you was smoking the fit in the title, and ain't getting slighted. We just trying to live righteous.
Where you headed is fuego. You gon' be chillin' with a Zazo. You gonna be toast like a bagel. You better repent for the day go. We gotta come together like a Lego. Take a culture back like a Debo. Get an old man like chemo. Find your way back like Nemo. Where you headed is fuego. You gon' be chillin' with a Zazo. You gon' be toast like a bagel. You better repent for the day go. We gotta come together like a Lego. Take a culture back like a Debo. Get an old man like chemo. Find your way home like Nemo.
She fell in love with a brook. She fell in love with a brook. Love my style and my locks. She the queen of my luck. Hold my hand, let me lead. I be the man that she need. I brought her the truth when we was lost. I showed her the lies that we was taught. I read of slavery out the OT. Heard that we the real Jews. From an Israelite OG. When I ate the scroll, I had the same taste. When we heard the word, we made the same face. We got baptized in the same way. Rebirth on the same day. I'm a prophesy to the end. I started out right in front of the crib. Started prophesying to the wind. The shine saw me putting work in. Send me brothers I could work with. I was running around blinded. Saving Jacob gave me purpose. Lawyer took the trapper to the water. A new man that resurfaced. I was in the streets, I had to curb that. It was time for me to be a real head. She ain't arguing when she heard that. She fell in love with a proof. She fell in love with a proof. Love my style and my lock. She the queen of my luck. Hold my hand when he leave. I'll be the man that she needs.
Yes, we hide the cultures, we on fire. Yeah, we got to see this thing on fire.
That's our DJ.
You gon' ride or you gon'
Peru.
feel that fire, feel that fire, feel that.
Feel that fire, feel that fire, boy. We out here celebrating. As you can see, we got a little bit of celebrating left right there.
I like that last song. He said she fell in love with a brew.
She fell in love with a brew.
I like that.
All right, that's what they do. All right, so watch this here. We got a little celebrate BBD to Isha Mariah. BBD means Blessed Born Day. All right, we celebrating, getting a little wine because a little wine is fine. All right, you know, everything in moderations. All right, so BBD to the sister. Just one more year with the Most High blessing you a year. Long life is a blessing. Right, and one of the blessings that the Father talked about in the scriptures is having many days, man. Long life, is an opportunity to, to do, man, to create and to see your creations flourish and grow, and you know what I mean. So that's truly a blessing, man. Long life and more life to my Isha Mariah, right? BBD to you always. So now I want to remind the family, you know, we're coming into our holiday season. You know, the 7th month is coming. The memorial of the blowing of trumpets is coming up, along with the Day of Atonement. Get ready to atone for your sins, right? Wipe it away. Stop holding grudges, Israel. You know, Israel loved to hold grudges, right? Throw them grudges. Yeah, but they want forgiveness, right? Throw them grudges in the garbage so you could be forgiven. All right, nobody cares anyway, so you might as well let rid of them grudges. Them grudges ain't gonna get you to the kingdom; they keep you out the kingdom, right? All right, them grudges will keep you out the kingdom. That's how important it is to get rid of those grudges, so that when you can enter into the tabernacle, ready to to celebrate freedom, man. That's what the tabernacle is a holiday. It's a holiday about freedom, man, about the people coming out of captivity into the wilderness and getting to know their God, man, spending time with their power. You know, I'm getting purged of all their evil. So the tabernacle. So we got memorial blowing of trumpets. We got Day of Atonement, and we got the tabernacle. What? The tabernacle. So memorial blowing of trumpets is what? The second?
The first.
October 1st? Is that
First.
October 1st?
That's a Tuesday, correct?
I believe it is.
Let me check.
Right, you have to check it. All right, and then we have
it's a Tuesday.
So you got to make sure you tune in to the chief minister and myself's powerful memorial blowing of the trumpet class, since there won't be no bringing out show that Tuesday. It's been 3 years since we did a service together, so it's coming out.
Oh man,
listen, this gonna be it's the highest.
Bring it out.
It's the highest new moon. You know, make sure
highest
you show up and show out, man. Just like you've been somewhere before, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just like your mama dressed you. All right. So make sure you crispy and clean. All right. No creases in your sneakers. All right. So also, 10 days later, we have the Day of Atonement. Right. We atone for our sins. And we're gonna be opening up the school. It's gonna be open all day on the Day of Atonement, you know, noon prayer, 3 o'clock prayer, and then 6:30. So we have a noon service, a 3 o'clock service, and a 6:30 service to close out the Day of Atonement. So
that's gonna start on Thursday.
Come on down to the school. We're gonna be going into the scripture, sending them prayers, and asking the Most High to be on our side, right? And then we're gonna get it live for the tabernacle. What? The tabernacle.
What?
The tabernacle. Who?
What?
The tabernacle. Right. And the tabernacle is going down October 15th. We're going to be in Lion Country Safari at the KO to the A. Right. And we're going to be in Lion Country Safari, KO to the A in Lion Country, Palm Beach. So don't miss that, man. We'll be out there doing our thing all week long. I think brothers planning on, roasting a lamb and all kind of things. So man, you don't want to miss that.
I think he's slammed on the altar.
I saw it's gonna be a chili cookout going on.
And I heard it's gonna be a chili cookout, right?
Yeah.
And the champ is here. All right. There's gonna be a chili cookout, and the champ is here. All right. As Mystical said, right, chill. Right? So we're gonna have a chili cookout and things of that sort, man. It's gonna be a beautiful time, man. Everybody who loves the Most High, loves their brothers, loves their sisters, you're welcome in the nation of Israel. If you don't love, man, then by all means, man, be somewhere else. All right. So it's for the lovers, the ones that love their people, man. That's what it's for. And so to close it up, we want to get inside the nation. We want to talk about what's going on in the nation. I want to right now, many of you might have noticed this, that many of the schools and the camps, we have and I think it's a beautiful thing. We're having a dialogue on a topic concerning our our covenant with our God. Now, granted, some schools teach that we're in the new covenant. Schools such as ISUPK, schools such as IUIC, right, have this position of us being in the new covenant, right? Then we have some schools that teach that we're in the old covenant, right? The decaying old covenant, right? And schools such as LOZ, right? And who else is on the old that's teaching the old covenant?
Sakari,
Genesis,
SOT, I think.
SOT,
Watchmen for Israel,
Watchmen,
Mhm.
right? We have a
GMS.
different GMS. We have a different understanding, saying
Right.
we're in the decaying of the old covenant, and then we have the naysayers in between that have been saying, why are brothers debating? What's the big deal? Why y'all gotta debate? Listen, man. If we're wrong and we learn that we're in a new covenant, hallelujah. If they're wrong and they find out we're in the old covenant, hallelujah. But the main point is we're dialoguing, right? We're talking about it. We're going back and forward. We're producing our cause. We're bringing out our scriptures. We're bringing out what the Father told us to do. So don't think that this is a bad thing. We ain't, hopefully brothers ain't getting carnal over it, because that's nothing to get carnal over, right? Because whatever covenant we in the covenant with the Most High, right? Our concentration is the kingdom. So there's no Christianites in this conversation, right? This is Hebrew Israelites that have studied this word and have given their lives over to the law, statute, commandments, and everything that is right in the sight of the Most High. And we must talk about things like this because this is what the Father told us. Let's get Isaiah 41:21 to prove all things. Isaiah 41:21. Because we can't be sitting back saying, "Oh, we shouldn't talk about it," and why y'all debating? Like debating is wrong. I got 41:20. I know this. I know the sharpshooter. He might have some in the deck too concerning this matter. But this is my little 2 cents, my little verse on the matter. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and verse 21. Produce your cause,
right?
Saith the Most High.
Come on.
Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob.
Right. So the King of Jacob is Christ. And he told us to produce our cause and bring forth our strong reasoning. That's why he told us to study. So we're not just talking emotionally, we're talking according to what we've studied, right? Diligently comparing in the scriptures. And I'm sure that the brothers that on the opposite side have done the same thing. So I think it's only a beautiful thing that we're both bringing up our strong reasoning in scripture and being the warriors of the word of the Most High that he told us to be. What say you, Sniper?
Like you said, it's very healthy for us to have this discussion, right? Even though we don't believe that we're in a new covenant, we don't believe that, right? And we don't advocate for that, but it's healthy that brothers could come together, sit down, and talk and go over scriptures. Now, did brothers, like from my observation, did brothers have ad libs? Yes, brothers had ad libs. Their brothers said, what did the brother from UPK say? He said, F Deacon Haka, right? on a video.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's deep, right? But regardless, we're having these conversations, as a people. And Lord willing, it grows into more of a conversation because we got to embrace if somebody's wrong, coming to them and talking. Let's go over the scriptures. It's not a personal thing. Let's see what Yah said.
When you slap box, sometimes you're gonna get hit in your nose, man. Right? You slap box, sometimes you're gonna get hit in your nose. Right? And you're not gonna like it, ain't gonna feel good. But that's what slap boxing is like. Right? So if we trade it, we're not trying to kill each other, but we are trying to it's gonna get a little bit ad libs. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little back and forth, but we're not trying to get carnal. We ain't trying to fight over it. But we are gonna stand on our position, and we're gonna hold our ground soundly. All right, these young people now, these young people nowadays, I'm gonna show you how they slap box nowadays. That's slap boxing nowadays. When I was coming up, you had to have them hands, and you learn how to have hands because you never know when one day you might have a real fight that you got to get into. When you had no hands, you gonna get knocked out. So, but warriors in this word, we're gonna go back and forth. It's all right. I mean, if you want to get a little spicy, whatever we get spicy, what's up? You know what I mean? We study too around here. You know what I mean? So, and but bringing forth our strong reasoning, I think is healthy. The long and short of it. You got anything for them on scripture wise?
Of course, like why us being in the old, right?
Being in the old, or us, discussing it. You know what I mean?
I got a precept.
Important. What you got?
Give me 1 second.
Hebrews 8:8.
Read it.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 8, verse 8. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Most High, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Most High. Here's the point, verse 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Most High. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them their Elohim, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Most High. For all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. So pretty much, that scripture is just saying that if when we're in the new covenant, we're not going to have to teach. We're not going to have to be on the highways and byways teaching our people, letting our people know, follow the Most High, keep the commandments, because it even says from the least to the greatest, all shall know the law, and they'll keep it, and they won't have to teach one another. So,
right, because if we match that up with the prophecy, meaning that every tongue shall tell and every knee shall bow in the coming of a Mashiach Yahushua. So why we don't have to teach everybody? Because Yahushua said, I go to set a place where I am, you can be also. So where Yahushua left the earth, he told us that in the future, we're going to be with him. He's going to be in Jerusalem. So there's not going to be no question who the Lord is. There ain't going to be no question on the earth. You know what I mean? Those days of the heavens being far off is going to be different in our kingdom. And Esau even knows this. He depicts this type of environment, like when he shows you Star Wars and all these other, some of these Steven Spielberg movies. He shows us having a different level of power and influence.
Right.
He shows you Jedis and all these things. He got this from the Bible, right? That we're going to be living a different kind of life here on earth when the heavens won't be so far from the earth. Actually, there's going to be that new body that some of these that the 144 is going to have, where they're going to be able to come to and fro. So it's going to be a whole different setup on the earth. So we're not going to have to say to somebody to know the Lord. Everybody's going to know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, what are you talking about? Know the Lord. The Lord is over there in Jerusalem right now.
There's just certain things about how the Most High outlines this new covenant that you just can't go around. You just can't go around. And it's like, you're hearing brothers that I like personally, some brothers I haven't heard, give up. They had this understanding that we're under this new covenant. It's like, did we skip over Hebrew, like, Israelite 101? You know what I mean? because the Most High defines certain things that's supposed to happen when we get under this new covenant. And we're not going to go into it too extensively. You know, Chief Minister Solomon isn't due to come out with the official Light of Zion breakdown on that. So that's definitely coming. But I just want to go to a quick scripture in Hosea chapter 2. 1 second, I'll share my screen. I'll just bring that out right quick.
I want to bring out something as you're looking that up. I'm going to read because I know that I've heard the position that the covenant and the testament are the same thing. And I want to read something. This is right off the internet. You know what I mean? The question I asked the internet was the difference between covenant and testament, right? And I'm going to read the answer. It says, oftentimes it is written agreement between two parties. Oftentimes it is a written agreement between two parties, whereas a testament is a declaration made by the testator that is then written down that becomes enforced after the testator death, right? That's a testament. A covenant is just an agreement between two parties. So being in the New Testament, I agree. Okay. Through Christ, he said, this is the blood of the New Testament. But to be in the New Covenant is something different. The New Covenant has certain criteria that have not come to pass yet. Mm-hmm. So this is our position on testament and covenant, that they're not the same word. All right. So if anybody's been listening in on these debates, I just want to put that little tidbit of information in your mind that if you go with the word covenant, well, that's an agreement that's based on love and admiration for a party, for two parties, love and admiration. Yeah. The Most High entered into a covenant with Abraham because he had love and admiration for Abraham. And Abraham had love and admiration for the Most High. So they entered into a covenant. Right? The Most High made a covenant with Israel when he brought them out of the land of Egypt, because what? He showed himself to them, and they had love and admiration for freeing them out of Egypt. And then in return, he showed them love and admiration, right, between the two. And then when Christ came, he did the same, right? He spoke of a new covenant, but he came to give the New Testament. But go ahead, Al.
Go on. I just wanted to read some verses in Hosea chapter 2 real quick. It's not going to be too long-winded. Start off from Hosea chapter 2 and 10. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and none should deliver her out of my hand. I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts. This is dealing with the Most High, dealing with the nation of Israel. How he's going to expose us for our wickedness and punish us and give us our judgment. And I will destroy her vines and her fig trees, whereof she has said, these are my rewards that my lovers have given me. And I will make them a forest, and the beasts of the field shall eat them. And I will visit upon her the days of Balaam, wherein she burned incense to them. And she decked herself with her earrings and her jewels, and she went after her lovers and forgot me, saith the Most High, which we know this happened. We turned our back on the Most High. He judged us. He took everything away from us. Now pay attention to verse 14. Therefore would I allure her and bring her into the wilderness and speak comfortably unto her. Right? We know we haven't been into the second wilderness yet. This is what this verse is dealing with, the same wilderness in Ezekiel, the 20th chapter, which anybody and everybody could agree, if you couldn't read, if you passed the FCAT, right? You weren't hooked on phonics, you weren't in the ESOL classes in school. We did not go into the wilderness as of yet. That hasn't happened. So this is a prophetic prophecy going on in Hosea chapter 2, verse 15. And I will give her vineyards from thence, and the valley of Achor for a door of hope. She shall sing there as in the days of her youth, when we first became a nation. has in the day when she came out of the land of Egypt. So what is it referencing? When we exited out of Egypt. The same way the Most High going to exodus us out of these nations and bring us into the wilderness again. And it should be at that day when we're in the wilderness again, saith Yahweh, that thou shalt call me Ishi, which is Ayash in the Hebrew, husband, and shall call me no more Balaali, right? Lord, right? For I will take away the names of Balaim out of her mouth, and they shall no more be remembered by their name. So what is the Most High telling us? We're going to have a closer and more intimate relationship with the Most High.
Exactly.
It's not going to be like he's a Lord or a taskmaster over. It's going to be like a husband and wife relationship.
Exactly.
Right?
He's going to be present with us.
Right. In that day, in verse 18, I will make a covenant with them, with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, and with the creeping things in the ground, and I will break the bow and the sword and the battle out of the earth, and I will make them lie down safely, and I will betroth thee unto me forever, and I will betroth thee unto righteousness, and in judgment, and in loving kindness, and in mercy, which we know these things did not take place. The Most High did not make this covenant because that covenant is supposed to take place in the second wilderness.
That's it.
The marriage of the Lamb have not happened. This is what it's dealing with.
Come on.
Right? So we know that we're not in the new covenant.
So as you can hear, we ready for the smoke. All right. So we did our due diligence and study in this topic. And I think that it's a good thing that all the parties and the families and the communities in Israel, they're discussing this matter. Let's keep discussing, let's keep talking it, but let's prove all things. All right. Let's hold back out. Let's bring forth our strong reasoning. Let's study, let's talk, and let's come to an agreement, family. So that we said all the saints, let's pull that last verse. I want to pull a verse as the saints shall see eye to eye.
Watchmen.
Yeah. I think in Jeremiah. I believe it's in Jeremiah. What is it?
The book of Isaiah, chapter 52, verse 8. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when Yahweh shall bring again Zion.
So we that's our motivation, that we all see eye to eye. We recognize all the saints and not in LOZ. All the saints are not in ISUPK. All the saints are not in IUIC. All the saints are not in Genesis. All the saints are not in Sakari, but all of us together are the saints. SOT, FWI, Bastards of Christ. We could go on and on of the names of the different schools. The saints are among us all, and we all want to see eye to eye in that glorious day where we praise and chant the name of Yahweh Shai by Yahweh by Hashem and Mashiach Yahweh Shai.
Right.
So we definitely that's our motivation, that's our speed that we on. So family, I'm your Chief Minister Shalimar. I have my sharpshooter, as you can see, right? All right, the original
the original Glock with the switch.
the original Ice-T, right? And I have the the anchor man with the master plan, right? From the NYCs, from the bridge, from the Brooklyn Bridges, right? A-Town down, right? Definitely my engineer extraordinaire, Captain Nicole. And my we're gonna leave you with the DJ light up just to end it off. We thank everybody that logged in with us. We thank everybody that was in the building with us and allowed us to grace your homes with our presence. Continue to support the truth. You can support you can support us. You can send in donations right now via not www, but via YouTube, right? THEELOZ. You can send in donations, right? $THEELOZ, and we continue this work. We continue to get it done for the family and for your friends. And remember, tell a friend to log in until we meet again. DJ Baruch, take him away.
Real revolution, it started home. I wanna know what you teaching these babies. Repugnant, I challenge the flow of the current. Start speaking the truth, they start calling me crazy. YouTube the daddy and TikTok the mama of this generation. Lost in translation, lost trying to find a foundation. Junkies for drama, he ran out of smack, now he's slapping his lady away. To listen and sex through the lights, the booty debate. For the right price, she'll bite. My grip as my neighbor got me catching hatred from dice. This like I'm Riddick, they dwell in the darkness, I'm fighting to stay in the light. Get ready, recession, depression, the demon possession, progressing, repent, cause the kingdom of heaven's at hand. Oppression was making us mad. Move out the cities, it's gonna get terribly bad. Sword in the house, go to versus the dead. Son and the mother unite just to conquer the brother and confiscate all that he had. Men screaming like women, they rightfully scared. They killing for slices of bread. Starvation turn people to cannibalism, the father the system.
Call all the deacons up. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. Ask if we linking up. What time no sleeping time? 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 Call up the deacons, bro. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. Ask if we linking up. What time no sleeping time? What time no sleeping time? Wake up the sleeping trap. Wake up the sleeping trap. Call up the deacons, bro. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. What time no sleeping time? 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 Call all the deacons up. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. What we linking up? What time no sleeping time? Amen now. Wake up the sleeping trap. I said I had to call him up. I made the phone call a Deke like, what's up? Is you ready for war? He replied, being ready for war. Being ready for a battle with swords. And I respect him because he fought many wars. I humble down to what the scriptures say and give doubles to the elders that been leading the way. I know it's hard in this walking. They've been walking for years. So when I'm weak in the flesh, they voice attend to my ears. A young man trying to soak the wisdom, gain the knowledge, apply the scriptures. Wrong decisions leave me senseless. Dear Lord, would you give me a chance? We all looking for the code of the gate. We all looking how to change our fate. Repentant soul, rebellious. No, I had to change my whole lifestyle. I'm getting wise now. I'm looking forward to an all gold crown. I'm just praying at the Lord, looking down with a smile. You know,
only you remedy, only you remedy, only you remedy, only you remedy, only you remedy. When my people gon' learn, if you don't come back, you can burn. We take up the scriptures confirm. It's time for my people to return. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's how my heart is for you. And the sun he died for you. Yes, it's true, yes, it's true. You didn't have no clue. That's because nobody told you. They couldn't afford to. Cause you monkey like you Goku. It ain't like nobody owed you. We broke the law and they sold you. We did this all to ourselves, Jacob. Now it's the time that you know the truth. You don't know you so special. You don't even see what's next, though. So we cry. Only remnants gonna make it out of here alive. Please repent, my people, cause we at the end of time. Only you remedy, 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 only you remedy. When is my people gon' learn? If you don't come back, you gon' burn. We take up the scriptures confirm. It's time for my people to return. Only you remedy, 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 only you remedy. When is my people gon' learn? If you don't come back, you can burn. We take up the scriptures confirm. It's time for my people to return. It's time for my people to
It's almost salvation, me. This trying to get eyes coming in, don't even believe judgment. Others feel either way is coming in. Some people used to believe, now they don't believe nothing. It's almost salvation, me. This trying to get eyes coming in, don't even believe judgment. Others feel either way is coming in. Some people used to believe, now they don't believe nothing. So we out here touching anybody. Many people we got to lose to see what it is. We got kids with a heart full of vengeance. Thus, for the blocks, of course, some facts. People do whatever out here to get the bag. Ain't even no more It's getting bad. Shopping and rich, only the coldest pit. World pandemic, can't see we need a safe. Sylvia raped us out, our daughter Smith. Piece of game, we'll put you on the truth. Black lives matter, but we still have a voice. Transgender sex change, we do abortion. Famine in the land and I televised with shorts. Already showed what happened once the stories. After low comes, all ideas get reported. Angel of presence, advocating as a lawyer. It's a long time, they want me to like what it is, trying to get eyes coming in. Don't need a light, just rise. The list like this, people used to believe that I'm with it. Every day, trying to get eyes coming in. Don't give way, just rise. Let's go. People used to believe that I'm so wild. It's so wild. It's so wild. It's so wild. It's so wild. I'm so wild. It's so wild. It's so wild. It's like this here. Yeah. I was formerly miseducated. Not going to church Sunday made me dedicated. Yeah. But the devil's so confederated. Pedophile preachers in the church, he got them delegated. But the truth and deception separated. No, we ain't free. We just animal domesticated. Took off the chains, still ain't leaving the land where stupidity is celebrated. But you come out the church, got the truth up inside. Read a bunch of books now. What you do? Get on Facebook, argue with another Jew till 2 a.m. Talk about what you learn new. Say, man, in the meantime, say you got a crew in the White House, church house, program too. The news all the way to the dealers on the block. Jay-Z got the whole world throwing up the rock. Think about the past, so you must have forgot when them shots clock, then you ain't get popped. When your rent didn't get dropped in a job box, still ain't get kicked out. Stop sign, you ain't stopping that car, blop, blop. L-bad popped out, and you still walked out up in jail, and the most high had got you out, paid bail, gotta switch the street, put it in your mouth, got the nerve when I swerve, hit the J's out the box, get the girls that are pop, the little pretty body, probably, hand to Montana and Miley and Bobby, Keisha, for a pizza, got a Holy Spirit, don't wanna meet you, don't be surprised when the most high piece you up, since you a hot boy, yeah, don't be surprised when the devil meet, Greek, then eat you up, come on, what are you gonna do with your life, before your life go wild, your whole life is a test, just to impress the most high for you go live, everything that you do, every day, what you say, it really show him what you got, I'm from this show, me state, Jerusalem City, me, I'm a show wild.
I was lost, but these laws helped me find my people. And now we meet up every year for Feast of Tales. All praise to the Most High.
I found a way to dwell with my brothers and my sisters. Already out. I found what was missing. Now I live these scriptures.
Used to be MIA. I followed the wind and linked up with my brethren. Forget about the past, follow the cloud that's in front of me and read the blessings. I found a way. I found a way. It's about to go down. I found a way. 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 I found a way.
I gotta keep his commandments. Daughter of Yah, won't stop. This is how he planned it. Worldly friends had to chop him off. Abba, keep me from the simple. Your words preserving my mental. This was never coincidental. This was never coincidental.
Had to link up on my soldiers is working in coda. Got scripts in my holster. That means I got 80 if you playing crazy. The ring gon' come like times of Noah. Our people search the ends of the earth of his wisdom, but you gon' find Yah in the works. My niggas stay patient, you gon' find what you're looking for if you putting them first.
Brother, sister, polishing our image, gotta keep it kosher. Early morning bars of the scriptures, like me brushes, sipping on the loafer. Can't forsake my king, prophecy, gotta be fulfilled. Book is it for now. Tryna dodge the sin, gotta kneel the iniquity, skip all the fire.
I found a way. 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 I found a way.
I found a way to dwell with my brothers and my sisters. Glory to Yah. I found what was missing. Now I live the scriptures.
Used to be in my head. I followed the wind and linked up with my brethren. Forget about the past. Follow the cloud that's in front of me and read the blessings.
Hallelujah. Basham Yahushai. Yo, it's up. Today I pray, I'm say. One, two. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Honestly, around here is pure self-interest. It's like we have to invest in our staff or a crutch. We can't lean upon one another around here. Me have a problem with distrusting. Me not have no trust king. The father and him son alone, me put all of me trust in. Me afraid to trust my sister, afraid to trust my brethren, afraid to trust anyone. Me trust need some adjusting, just gain a little vanity. Then you see the lusting. The place that's so disgusting. Me not like the creeping. Why you hate the skin so much? Me not like the bleaching. Freely me give, cause freely me receiving. Me not like the leeching. Me not trust the pastor, and him folly preaching. He's a show him keeping. Him sermons them misleading. Have them in a bed a sin, a rock them while them sleeping, while them pocket bleeding. Telling them the law is done away with. A white Jesus him believing, him a go get a beating. Me not trust the schools him, and the things them teaching. Me not trust the politician, and the lies him speaking. Words without meaning, him will tell you anything, your votes him seeking. Me not trust them laws, just look on them policing. And them design the system, set it like a ocean, and know say we can't swim. Put we in a sea of death and watch you while we drowning. Me not trust them business, pure dirty dealings. Corruption it's a high, it can't right up through the ceiling. This earth you need some healing. Me don't know when to cry, cause me don't even trust me feelings. Trust me feelings, can't trust me feelings. Since I came in this truth, if you trust my mind, why me not trust mankind? When all the ones in where you trust them disappoint you all the time. You will walk out in a traffic cause trust will make you blind. Walk out in a traffic cause trust will. Since I came in this truth, my people don't treat me the same. They love me at my worst, but now they hate what I became. I put my salvation before the money and the fame. Lost some partners on the way, but I just tried to take the game. You used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. You used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. People smile in your face, but they be wicked and they phony. Tell me who shall I feel? Put the 1611 on me.
When I was on the corner selling drugs with the thugs, popping bottles in the club, everybody show me love. But since I came in this truth, my people don't treat me the same. When they see me with my fringes on, they looking at me strange. I guess they hate what I became, but I just charge it to the game. I just stay up in my lane and I will never be ashamed. My new 357 is my 1611, and I always keep it on me, so I'm never feeling lonely. You gon' learn, homie. My own family done turned on me. It's like I'm all alone. Yahweh keep me strong through this long journey. They love me more when I was wicked. We must prepare for war, this holy battle, so addicted. Now they looking like what happened when they listen to me rapping, cause I'm breaking out the truth up in the booth and still snapping. I pray that I stay focused, cause my people around me hopeless. Ever since I started keeping the commandments, I just noticed. Since I came in the truth, my people don't treat me the same. They love me at my worst, but now they hate what I became. I put my salvation before the money and the fame. Lost some partners on the way, but I just tried to take the game. They used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. You used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. People smile in your face, but they be wicked and they phony. Tell me who shall I feel? Put the 1611 on me.
Lord, please protect me from my fake friends. Lord, please forgive me for my wicked sins.
Fake love, fake friends, only friends for occasions. You my friend when I got it all. Please stop the faking. Please don't fake the funk when you come around me. I prove first I got the scriptures. Yeah, my script is on me. Study up, look it up. Fake the funk and I cut it up. Check my resume, I cut you off. I see you texting, I reject the call. Secret message, you on all my business. Just to laugh and go tell it all. Try to tell you calling hit Shabbat. Now you miss when I text a call. You a surfing, I see you lurking, I see you working. You gon' be hurting. Tell me what's your purpose. Throw all the shade like you occurring. You acting fake. That's certain. That's certain. Are you real or are you fake? Are you heating or are you chase? If you celebrate pagan holidays, no thanks, I don't wanna play. Real friend, I'll hold it down. 100 soldiers, that's no clowns. 200 boots when we hit the ground.
And it's true, my people don't treat me the same. They love me at my worst, but now they hate what I became. I put my salvation before the money and the fame. Lost some partners on the way, but I just shot the to the gang.
I just wanna thank my God. Oh my God, what would I be without God?
I just wanna thank my God. Oh my God, what would I be without y'all? I wanna thank my God. Oh my God, what would I be without y'all?
What's it do with me? I put my shit in David, don't it do it with my rosary. I'm burning like a soldier. So really, when you see me, feel my pain through this poetry. Childhood of promises written through Deuteronomy. I know your pictures and I know about the prophecy. They sounded like the mouthpiece through sodomy and blasphemy. Ask me, I'ma give praise to the Most High. I'ma pray to the east and I'ma always pay my tithes. 3 shots to the head, they thought it was a homicide. Bullets from the door in the name of your house shot. 3 shots to the head, they thought it was a homicide. Bullets from the head in the name of your house shot.
I just wanna thank my God. Oh my God, what would I be without y'all? I just wanna thank my God. Oh my God, what would I be without y'all? I just wanna thank my God. Oh my God, what would I be without y'all? I'm a new kid in a new era. Israelites on the move, we don't chase cheddar. I thought you knew better. Our treasures in the kingdom behind the 12 gates where everything's safe, but the guns all safety. My words are stuck. Drill them with the commandments, show them love. If you need more proof, I'll just call my blood. Got Kahan on deck, Shalimar on deck, Lapalau on deck, Moshe on deck. My brother Gay, he a troop, make you disappear like poof. Whole armor of Christ, everything bulletproof from the floor to the roof. So I dare you to shoot, knock the wisdom out your tooth. Study to show thyself approved. The axe is laid at the root. Yeah, I'm chopping at your feet. White side with the heat. We bring the word to the hood. We bring the word to South Beach. Prophesy to the wind. Can them drive on land? Only down all the way. So I thank him, can't tempt him. Only bless him, only praise him for his power in his sanctuary for his mighty name. With the trumpet and the heart, string instruments, the organ.
Slave ships, yeah, that's prophecy, that's prophecy. Grave ships, yeah, that's prophecy, that's prophecy. We nameless, yeah, that's prophecy, no lane switch, ain't no stopping me, let's go. Slave ships, yeah, that's prophecy, grave ships, yeah, that's prophecy, we nameless, yeah, that's prophecy, no lane switch, okay, ain't no stopping me, let's go. I see pain all around my people, yeah, that's prophecy. Too much sin, caught up in this evil, it's a lot to see. Cut up the drugs, gassed up in my spirit, ain't no broccoli. Spreading the word, give my people knowledge, we be dropping seeds. I pray the Most High, root them up. We straight away from our God, now we down bad, popping pills, zooted up. Time to wake up the sheep, get them out of sleep, all my bros suited up. Food song with the armor, with a Godspeed, they can't stop me, cause I'm too strong with the Father. As long as we on the side, we will never lose, breaking up the lies, we gon' tell the truth. We the Israelites, if we living right, then we got protected from the devil's moves. Faith on 100, I need it. Demons, they got us defeated. But it's time to rise up, got my eyes up, aflame cause I'm heated. It's on sight when they see us, scripts me on flight, they can't reach us. The wicked path, they can't teach us. Gotta keep the Bible strapped is my demons. Prophecy being fulfilled. Last days getting real. Keep the commandments, you gon' be protected, but if you don't, you be killed. Slave ships, yeah, that's prophecy. Grave ships, yeah, that's prophecy. Name this, yeah, that's prophecy. No lane switch, ain't no stopping me, let's go. Slave ships, yeah, that's prophecy. Grave ships, yeah, that's prophecy. Name this, yeah, that's prophecy. No lane switch, ain't no stopping me, let's go.
Thou shalt see it no more again. There ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. No man shall buy you.
Let's go. Yeah, we study prophets, last days, we in the presence, we don't got much options, living curses, we need some blessings, bodies filling coffins, people dying like every second, and it's never stopping, so much trials and this oppression, man, it's crazy, but we cannot lose faith, going hard for the truth's sake, telling my people they need to come back to the Most High, so it's too late, old man gotta cut them up, yeah, today is a new day, bounce back when I fall down, gotta choose grace, cause we can't fold on God, no. He gon' keep us low, take away that pride. Now it's time to grow. I dwell with my brethren, that's what I was told. Tryna stack that gold in heaven till it overflows. That's a fact. We was living lavish, now we glorify the trap. Came up out the world, I pray I'm never going back. Pastor say the law is done away with, yeah, that's cap. We not having that. Prophecy coming through back to back. Slave ships, yeah, that's prophecy, that's prophecy. Grave ships, yeah, that's prophecy, that's prophecy. We nameless, yeah, that's prophecy, that's prophecy. No lane switch, ain't no stopping me. Let's go, let's go. Slave ships, yeah, that's prophecy, that's prophecy. Grave ships, yeah, that's prophecy.